Well, I'm back. What I thought I might do is explain what happens. Well, let me say this. What happens to me when I get stuff that's a mess? Earlier you might have seen this chassis was a little rusty, and I've been paddle wheeling this thing down to, it still has pits, and I'm not going to go crazy, but I am going to try to seal it so that it doesn't come back. And I opened these up with my needle nose pliers. I do it like this, right at this point, so you can bring them back nicely to get the wheels out. And I started cleaning on the wheels, and I'm not planning on changing this one to anything different. I'm going to have 4 engines, like I said. So I've already got one engine that I'm working on that will be all-wheel pickup with the 3D printed wheels. So I don't have to do all. I can do 1 or 2 and show you how it works, because I also want you to see that it works with the conventional. So this is the conventional. I don't know if I'll be able to keep this, if I can get it to work or not. I do have some link cars, so I could use it. What I wanted to show you was the original wheels. As you can see, just a mess and pretty bad shape. And here's one that I just finished with the cleanup that I do, which is not crazy. I don't take them apart, but I hold them and I rub them down and do stuff. One thing I do is I use a drill, and here I've used this drill for armatures, as you might be able to see that. What I do is, to get these to shine, is I stick a hole in there and I put them on here, and I have them on the drill, and I push them down and let them go through there so they're nice and buffed up and flat. That's the trick. Well, I kind of do that too with my wheels, where I can put them on here. Now this is very fine. I don't know what this is. It's like 1000 grit, okay? So it's not going to eat a whole lot of stuff away, but it'll eat some. And I'll hold it like this and I'll grind it down. For the first bit, you're probably just getting dirt, which is always exciting. But then eventually you'll start to see a shine, and you'll see the dirt is coming off. Get a fresh spot of this paper. That's why you use 1000. I don't want to just tear into the metal. And you keep going and you keep going. The thing, I think you have to understand, this takes time, right? These two are identical wheels. They were on the same train, okay? So you can see with a little bit of massaging, cleaning and whatnot, you can get them to be somewhat respectable. And then the last bit I was doing, which is sort of, I don't know, it's just the way I am, I guess, but I have a disinfectant cleaner, and I don't think it matters which one you have, but I rub on it and I try to get the growing stuff off and all the crud as much as I can. And then I get real fine screwdriver and I get into the, pick this out, see how you can pick that out, right? And then I get back to the sandpaper and I come inside. I'm spinning it and spinning it on the inside. I spin it on the outside. I want to get this stem nice and clean so it's rust free. And I'm going to do that with all the wheels, but I just thought I'd show you how I do it. And sometimes it saves a little time to use a tool that can spin the part for you rather than you just rubbing on it. Meantime, I'm printing over there, and I'm printing a new plate so I can mount my motor control board on this thing. It's going to go like that. It's going to be pretty neat. I don't think I'll do much more than this, and then the motor on this engine, and just keep it simple for now. I can always bring it back later. That's the beauty of this. Bring it back later and say, oh, I wanted to make it do this. Well, you can put smoke on it and mount the smoke here and put it back there. And that's exactly what I may do. We'll see. At any rate, I'm just showing you the progress, how it's going. I've got my 4 tenders. I've got two of my engines. I got two more waiting in the wings. The 283, the 287 and the 290 are in a box. I know where they are. Oh, and the last thing I was going to mention was this Blue Magic. Boy, does it work! And most fun part of Blue Magic is on the side rails. You might have one. Here. Yeah. There's a side rail, and I'll just get some Blue Magic on this. And just rub on it. You can see that Blue Magic turns black. You're taking off all kinds of oxidation and crud and yuck. Really yuck. Oh yeah. Okay, so I just did it a few seconds. You saw it, right? And then I come in and I kind of polish it, the high edge, right? Nothing serious. Get it to where it cleans up. But look at the difference. I hope you can see that shine. Blue Magic for me is wonderful, and these railings, when you shine them like that, they just make the whole train run better. I mean, it gives them at least a 500 horsepower at the wheels too. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to go back, finish my wheels, clean up these pieces here. I got to do what I can here. I'm going to do a lot of touch-up paint, so it's going to look like a spotted black thing with black paint, but that's okay. And I'm going to see if I can't get this, recover this, I'll have to try to put a new one. But it's weighted. It's one of the good ones, right? So I'm going to see if I just can't get it to work better, and I'll let you know how that works out. And I got to polish the insides of these as well. This is really not bad shape given the condition. I mean, the condition's terrible because of the storage, not from being worn out. So there it is. And, you know, I have the metal thing, right? I got the metal piece. I got a nicer one, too, somewhere. I may use it. But I think this has a possibility to be a good runner for me. I think so. All right. I'm going to go back to work and finish these wheels.